And yes, you can. Hi friends, I'm Les Mood, your host. Welcome to the Energy Independent Show, where we cover product reviews, interviews, and hot energy news. Solar Power International is this week featuring grid integration and the virtual trade show. Don't miss SPI ESI North America Smart Energy Week. Stay tuned for a chance to win a ticket. Make sure and follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks to Cheddar Inc., we see this video. Meet Volocity, an electric flying driverless taxi. The prototype was unveiled in a Paris airport by German-based Volocity. This, of course, has the potential to change the way we travel. The aircraft has 9 batteries and room for the pilot and 1 passenger. Though the company intends unmanned flights, it currently has a flight range of about 21 miles. Test flights are anticipated to start in Paris in June of 2021. The company hopes to have commercial flights by 2022. Electric shares the news. Tesla releases Q3 2020 results and destroys both revenue and profit expectations. Tesla managed to destroy expectations with $8.7 billion in revenue and a gain of 76 cents per share. The market liked Tesla's expectation beat with a 4% jump in after-hour trading thanks to $800 million in profits this quarter. Tesla reported in the shareholder letter the third quarter of 2020 was a record quarter on many levels. Over the past 4 quarters, we have generated over $1.9 billion of free cash flow while spending $2.4 billion on new production capacity, service centers, supercharging locations, and other capital investments. While we took an additional SBC expense in Q3, our GAAP operating margin reached 9.2%. The automaker added or ended the quarter with a new record of $14.5 billion cash position in the bank. With these results in Q3, Tesla has now achieved an operating margin of 6.3% over the last year. Electric also shares the story. Tesla has 120 operational microgrids around the world. Ever since the launch of Tesla Energy and its stationary energy storage products, Tesla started working on microgrid projects. The idea is to have a self-sufficient energy system using self-produced renewable energy stored in batteries and supplying a small community or facility. After the acquisition of Volocity, it made even more sense for Tesla to get into the microgrid business since it now had expertise with both batteries and solar power. The first flagship microgrid project was with Volocity and on the island of Tau in American Samoa, where Tesla deployed a microgrid consisting of 1.4 megawatt solar array and a 6 megawatt hour energy storage system with 60 Tesla power packs. The microgrid saved the nearly 600 residents of the island more than 100,000 gallons of fuel per year previously used to supply them with electricity. Tesla has kept deploying microgrids since, and we now learn that the company has over 120 microgrids in operation around the world. PV Magazine floats the story. Floating solar plant with LCOE of 3.8 cents per kilowatt hour comes online in Malaysia. Malaysian EPC contractor SolarVest Holdings Berhad has completed construction on a 13 megawatt floating solar power plant in Dingkil, Sepang district in the Selangor state of the west coast of Peninsular Malaysia. The array covers an area of 53 acres of a pit lake and is owned by WD Solar SDN BHD, which is a part of Malaysian mining company WD Group, a company spokesperson told PV Magazine. The plant features 38,790 solar modules from Chinese manufacturer JA Solar and 3 inverters, central inverters from China-based provider SunGrow. The floating structures were also supplied by the inverter maker. CNBC reports Apple iPhone maker Foxconn wants to become the Android for electric cars with new vehicle platform. Foxconn, the company that assembles Apple's iPhone, has launched a platform to help automobile companies make electric cars. William Wee, an executive at Foxconn, said the company's aim is to become the Android of electric vehicles, in a reference to Google's mobile operating system. In that vein, Foxconn introduced what it called the MIH Open Platform, a set of tools that would allow a company to design almost an entire electric car that would be manufactured by Foxconn. The company giant is best known for being a major assembler of consumer electronics products such as smartphones, but the latest announcement pushes Foxconn into a market which could be worth over $800 billion by 2027, according to Allied Market Research, as it looks to diversify its business. Global Energy reports Rystad Energy. Renewable energy capacity is set to soar in Asia Pacific. Installed capacity of renewable energy in the Asia Pacific region is set for a major boost in the next 5 years to 815 gigawatts in 2025 from 517 gigawatts this year. A Rystad analysis shows the front runner in this growth will be solar energy, whose regional capacity will nearly double to 382 gigawatts from 215 gigawatts in 2020, surpassing even the installed capacity of well-established onshore wind energy. Onshore wind's installed capacity is also set to climb to 341 gigawatts from 266 in the next 5 years, while offshore wind is expected to jump to 51 from 9 gigawatts currently. And last, storage, battery, and hydrogen electrolyzer capacity is likely to expand to 42 gigawatts from 26 gigawatts, Rystad Energy said. Renewable energy growth has led engineering, procurement, and construction and installation service providers in the region and Asian fabrication yards to fast-track their energy transition plans to actively target low-carbon markets and tender for such contracts, said Lin Go, Senior Energy Services Research Analyst at Rystad Energy. Many national oil companies in the Asia-Pacific region are now following in the footsteps of their European counterparts and are starting their journey towards energy transition. Reuters reports Reliance says India will fully shift to renewable energy in the next few decades. India will fully move away from fossil fuels to renewable energy in the next few decades, the chairman of Reliance Industries, operator of the world's biggest refining complex, said on Monday. Reliance, which operates 2 giant refineries with a combined capacity of 1.4 million barrels per day in Western India, aims to become a net zero carbon company by 2035. India is in the right mindset to completely, in the next few decades, move away from fossil fuels to renewable energy. Atmanirbhar itself is self-independent. Mukesh Ambani said at a book launch event on Monday, India, the world's 3rd biggest oil importer and consumer, ships in about 80% of its oil needs. Reliance Group, which works across the oil, telecom, and real sectors, aims to build up a mix of clean and affordable energy with hydrogen, wind, solar, fuel cells, and battery power, Ambani told shareholders earlier this year. That's it for the hot energy news, brought to you by Coben Systems and SPI ESI, North America's Smart Energy Week, as well as SignWatts. SPI has gone virtual, and Coben Systems is the brains behind the smartest electrical panel in the world. Simply genius. SignWatts is the future of e-mobility. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to like, comment, share, and follow, and we will see you soon.